guys, today I have a really exciting video for you. This is my 2019 favorite polishes. Last year I did this. I myself really enjoyed it, so I decided to do it this year again. I initially wanted to narrow it down to either 19 polishes or 20, playing off the 2019 or 2020, but I just couldn't. I eventually got 23 polishes. I know it's kind of a random number, but that's what it is. Those are the 23 polishes I truly enjoyed this year, and I should have this on top of my head, but I did count all of the manis I did in a year. I believe it was 269 different manicures that I did. That does not include any swatches. It was truly something that I wore, and it also did not include some of the project polish usage. So I would say last year I was painting my nails almost every day, and those are the 23 polishes at the end that truly made an impression. It's about 10%, a little less than 10% of the total amount, so I would say they are gems. And also, this is not about manis, they're just polishes, like plain paint your nail, no stamping, no nail art, no whatsoever. So let's get started. I'm gonna try to group them in similar color categories, so that way it's a little bit easier to go through, but a lot of the shades are not gonna be grouped together nicely, so just bear with me. Let's start with the lighter shades first. I only picked two really light colors, I think mainly because those kind of shades tend to have pretty bad formulas, so it's really hard for me to pick some of them out. So the first one is from Salon Perfect. It's in the color Eat Your Heart Out. I believe this shade came out a couple years ago now, so I hope you can still find it, but this one really has a nice formula for a shade this light, and it just makes your nails look super elongated and elegant, so I really enjoy that one. The next one, unfortunately, you would not be able to find anymore. This is from a brand, Mace Polish. It's an indie brand. The color is called Ruffled Feathers. This brand has rebranded themselves and they don't make this polish anymore. But if you really want something similar, you can definitely go to Knees Lacquer. She has Dragon Fruit Freeze, which is a similar polish. It's just a white acrylic with a whole bunch of black shard kind of glitters in there. So this one also has some hollow dusting, so it's a little bit extra compared to Knees Lacquers, which is why I like this one better, and the formula is phenomenal too. Also, the polishes I'm about to talk to, they are not necessarily bought in 2019, and they were not even necessarily all new discoveries for me. Some of them I've worn them before, but for some reason they just stood out so much more in 2019. Maybe it has something to do with my taste changing. Anyways, let's continue. Now I want to talk about some metallic golds. So right here, I actually wore them pretty close together too. I have KL Polish Leo, and this one is a more like a copper tone, shimmery kind of metallic color. It's super glamorous. It's metallic, but it's shimmery, so it's super foil-like and really shiny, really attention calling, but still the color is neutral enough. It's so glamorous during the summer and fall season. I loved this one. Another one from Zoya. This one is in the color Astrid. You can see the color comparison. Astrid is just a little bit lighter, a little bit more yellow gold, but still by itself you can see it carries quite a bit of the bronze tone. It's not a true yellow gold. So this one is also very gorgeous, very glamorous, and depends on your skin tone or the season, you might go for either one, but they're very similar ideas, just different in color. Next, I have China Glaze Mind the Gap. This one is actually a really old polish for me. I've worn it before, liked it, but I wore it this year again. I loved it this go around. I think maybe it has something to do with my growing love for the ugly pretty shades. This one is still a deeper neutral, I would say, but it has that subtle ugly pretty shade in there. It has some olive in there, it has some gold in there. It's just a very weird color, and the formula is really easy to work with, but still you kind of feel it's a neutral, so it's just a really strange combination. I'm really happy I rediscovered this color. I got 3 neon-ish shades here. This summer I definitely went all out with my neons, really enjoyed it, and those 3 are definitely the standouts. So first I have from Cupcake Polish Gamma. This one came out a couple of years ago now, and the brand still carries the entire collection. I really want to get more from that collection. It's a neon pink flaky polish, almost a one coater. The formula is so good and it's so shiny. It's neon pink fuchsia with flakies. It's just, you can't ask for more. This is beautiful, beautiful color, and I loved it so much. And then I have Game Over from Cirque Colors. This is a neon red, and it's also a one coater. It's just gorgeous. I have never seen a neon red before, and the formula is so good because neons usually are harder to work with. So I'm really, really impressed by this. Super, super bright, and it's lovely. And then the last one, this one is not really a neon, it's just really bright. It's from Orly. The color is called La Vida Loca. I did not think much of it when it was in the bottle. I just decided to wear something pink, something bright, you know. But once I had it on my nails, oh my gosh, it blew my socks off. This polish has a really subtle but strong shimmer. Subtle because the color is similar to the base. Strong just because it's super shifty, super shiny. It really makes your nails look like it's glowing from within. And I needed 3 coats, but all 3 coats were super easy, super worth it. So I was really, really happy with this polish. It was just completely unexpected. Such a gem from drugstores. Going in with the pinks or even purples, fuchsias, a little deeper kind of colors. I picked 2 this year. I definitely went with a lot last year. I still really just love those kind of rosy, a little deeper mauve-y kind of colors. I could just wear about any color in this family and love it, but I decided to pick those 2. The first one here is Zoya Reece. This one I love particularly because of the shimmer in here. It has a really, really strong gold shifting to green kind of dual chrome shimmer. You don't really see those kind of things from mainstream brands, so I was pretty impressed with it, especially from Zoya. I don't think Zoya does those kind of finishes much, and the contrast is strong enough for you to see easily. So I think it's just like added interesting element onto a rather muted color base, so that makes it more versatile. For that reason, I really, really enjoy this one. So that's Zoya Reece. And then another one that's really funky, but also kind of the mid to deeper toned pink purple color. This one is from Black Heart Beauty. Unfortunately, I believe this brand doesn't exist anymore. But anyways, this is in the color BH Violet with blue glitter nail polish. What's BH? They always have very descriptive names and a lot of abbreviations. It's just hard to read. Anyways, this one, the color base is interesting enough already. On top of that, it has a lot of metallic blue glitters. It's just so funky and so different, and I love wearing those kind of colors in the summer too. It's not quite a neon, but it's just so vibrant and lively, and I love this one. Formula is easy as well. Another one that's kind of mid-toned pink, but not so much color. This one is from FORMULAX. The color is called Mischievous. This one is a little hard to categorize because it's super shifty. The base color is kind of this pinkish color you see right here, but you shift it a little bit, you see that like green shimmer. It's just crazy. And I got it from Tuesday Mornings because they got clearanced out. It was only $2. I could not believe it. The formula was so good, 2-coater, and the shift is just so beautiful. I was super impressed by it. If you can still get it, go get it. It's totally worth it. And I just love how vibrant that contrast is, the green versus the pink. So beautiful. Going slightly deeper on the pinker purple kind of color now. Well, both of those are actually purples. I got Bliss Polish Sparkling Wishes. Unfortunately, Bliss Polish, I think they closed their shop last month, or maybe it was November in 2019, but they no longer make polishes. So sad, because I really think they make some good polishes. Some of my favorites are from this brand. I bring them up again and again, but they just don't really get the recognition that they deserved. This one is a mid-tone purple. It looks like it's just a purple polish with scattered hollow flakies, but it has some very interesting warm copperish glitter or maybe flakies in there. It just adds that unexpected element, and I really just got blown away by it. It's so different, so unique. I loved it. The next one is from Native Warpaints. This one is a rather deeper, kind of almost vampy-ish like liver color. It's like a purple, but also mixing with a lot of ox blood and leaning a little brownish. It's just a little hard to describe, but you can see it has a pretty strong violet shimmer. It's so beautiful. Oh, the color is called Distressed Denim. It's very, very vampy. At the same time, it has that blue light and makes it even more weird looking. Love it. It's just the perfect color to wear around this time of year. I love vampy shades right now. So yes, this one is beautiful, and I only needed 2 coats for it. I have 2 more that are, again, pinkish purplish, but those are a little deeper. I have Girly Bits Very Important Polish. I just wore this one in November, I want to say. It was a recent discovery, and in the bottle, I was really impressed. I wanted to put it on my nails to see if I wanted to declutter it, because I've had it for a little while and I just didn't really even feel motivated to wear it. But once I got it on my nails, oh my gosh, I loved it. This one is a deeper kind of purplish brown color. It has a pretty strong duochrome shimmer that shifts from a gold to green, and also it has a lot of scatter hollow. It's just very complex and at the same time kind of dark and vampy. I love it. This one is just so good. Then I also loved my finger paints No Comet-ment. I thought, oh, it's just a kind of metallic kind of purple color, let's try it. And it's so shiny. It's like foil-like, and it's sparkly, it's glamorous, and it's just elegant, and but still you feel kind of feminine. Oh my gosh, I love this one. It gives me that powerful but outgoing kind of girl vibe. So good, so good. I actually started to really like finger paints as a brand because last year they came out with the Red Rockets, the pinkish hollow collection. I loved everything from there, and also I discovered a couple more really nice shades recently. So this brand really started to grow on me. I used to hate their bottle shape. I still don't like their bottle shape, but they have some gems. Really impressed. You have to try this one out. I have 2 blues here. One is lighter, one is mid-toned. The lighter one is from Native Warpaints. The color is called Lightning. This one was actually sent to me for PR reasons. I swatched for them, but this particular, I got the entire collection, but this particular color just, oh my gosh, it grabbed my heart as soon as I saw it. It's a lighter shimmery blue, and I do not know how to describe this to you because it's a duochrome. It shifts to purple slightly, and it's a hollow. It has linear hollow in there, and it's a shimmery polish, and it's super shiny. It's just a chameleon. It has all of the finishes in there. It's slightly sheer, which makes it so much more delicate. I just loved it so much. It was so unique and different. And on the edges of your nails, it's almost like you can see a little gray too, which is so strange. I just loved it so much. It's kind of muted, kind of light. It will be perfect for the spring. The deeper blue here is from OPI. The color is called The Sky's My Limit. This one is definitely a old polish. I've had it for quite a few years. Never really wore it. I probably wore it when I first got it, but it left no impression. I didn't know why, because this polish was gorgeous. It's so shiny and shimmery. It has a very strong gold shimmer in there. Oh my gosh, it just calls for attention. And I think this is perfect for summer nights. It's just so vibrant, but also a little deeper, very, very unique. And honestly, I think it gives a very similar vibe to the finger paints that I just showed you, even though the colors are very different, but they do have a similar tone, similar finish, and they both have a shift. So it's just a blue and a purple. I really think they give very similar vibe, just high shine, glamorous look. Love them. I only have 2, not even really greens. I am not a green polish fan, so usually I don't go for the typical greens. They are usually a little different. For example, this one from Emily Damali, the color is called the Dragon King. This one is a deeper olive color and it has a ton of red shifting to green to gold flakies in there. I love how the color combination is so different and the flakies showed up really nicely. It has a really nice pond effect, so this one is super impressive. I loved it. Another greenish color, this one is leaning heavily yellow gold, but still I think you can call it a chartreuse green kind of. This is in the color Avalon. It's from the brand ILNP. Love it. It's a ultra hollow, super shiny, and there's no mistake to the hollowness. You can definitely see it even with indoor lighting. It's just ultra hollow. ILNP makes the best blinding hollows out there, and this one has a gorgeous formula. I just love the tone of it. It's a deeper chartreuse green and lime green. Like, it's just so hard to describe, but I love it. The tone is very, very gorgeous. I have two brown blackish colors. The first one here is from Loca and the color is called VIP Access. It's only a mini bottle. I really should go hunt down the full-size bottle now because I loved it so much. It's a deeper brown but shimmery metallic color. It's just so interesting. It gives a lot of depth because the color is deep, but at the same time it has so many lighter browns kind of shimmer. It just glows on top of your nails, but still you are having that vampiness. It's like the best of the two worlds. I really loved this one. Super impressed. Then I have Nail Hoot Lacquer Magic Dance. This one is almost a black polish, but it has a ton of blue and green metallic glitters in there and hollow glitters. I haven't really used a whole lot of glitter Crellies, but this one is just so special. The base color again is super deep and vampy, but the glitters really bounced off of it nicely. So I think those two colors gave a similar vibe, just the vampy base with really vibrant reflectiveness on it. This is my only polish from the brand and I was super impressed. I probably would go buy more from this brand. The last two polishes now, I don't really know what color categories to group them into, so here you go, the two oddballs. I have Knees Lacquer High Lady of the Night Court. This one was impossible to photograph. You're not gonna feel it was amazing by looking at the picture because it's just, it cannot be captured by the camera. It's so shifty. It's a lighter, like dusty lavender color with a ton of green shimmer. Look at that shift. You almost cannot tell what color it is because it's constantly changing. The way you move your nails, it's just a different color from every angle, and I love this one. I knew this was a super hyped up polish, that's why I bought it, but I didn't wear it until this year and I was not disappointed. Such a good color. The very last polish is from Different Dimension. The color is called Extraterrestrial. This one was actually sent to me to review and swatch as well. I got the entire collection, but this one definitely stood out for me because of the unique brownish greenish base color. It's a Crelly with a ton of flakies in there, UCC flakies. I think those kind of combination isn't unique anymore, but the base color of this one is just so good. It looks totally like a murky kind of tree trunk, butterscotch, leaning a little green kind of color. It's so weird and so different. You really just don't see colors like this out there, and I was just super impressed by the base color. So for that reason, I have to put this in my 2019 favorite manis because so unique, so different, and so good. So that's all of the 23 polishes that I picked for this year. I think they are all great. If you can find any of them anywhere, destashed, discontinued, like beauty stores, Sally's, if you can find them, go get them. You wouldn't regret it. I think out of, like I said, 200 some manis that I did in the entire year, those are the standouts. So they really mean something to me, and I sure hope I get to rewear some of those because they are just so good, but who knows, I have hundreds of untries. I have a huge collection that has to change soon. I'm gonna have to strategize a little bit about my collection, especially because this year we're moving again, so I just don't want to move polishes. It's hard. I might declutter, but I went too far. What are we talking about? Favorite manis of the year. So this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.